And I will hand you today, or I'll give you today, a topic list.
And a practice?
Great.
Will come. A topic list and such, so that you are, so you know, I'm not gonna, it will not be, it's a topic list, not a
All-inclusive list.
all-inclusive, this is everything that's on the discipline. Got it? I'm just being clear, in case I forget something, it still may show, right? But I'll give you a topic list.
Does it say everything on it?
In big bold letters at the top. In fact, it'll have the word everything
Yeah.
on it.
I figured.
He recorded you, so. If you see something on the test that's not on it, you're obligated to answer it.
One bullet point.
That's right. Okay, a couple of things that I just need to throw out. One, the workouts, they're not optional. Just reminding you, it's part of the program. Attendance is taken, it will affect your grade. Derek, do you have anything to say about the ZEP or anything like that? Or need any updates for clinical stuff?
what date was that?
18th.
The 18th, L&D is open, 6:45 for bid.
February?
If anybody wants it, per person, text me.
I have a question.
Yes.
I asked you earlier about the,
Yes, we'll count that.
okay. That's
So the
fine.
question was, do I get to count innovation with a
GlideScope.
GlideScope, CMAC, whatever device is out there will allow it. Okay. The goal is getting innovation, especially out in the field, whatever tools you use. There's been a lot of debates and podcasts whether video laryngoscopy is going to ruin our skills
Yeah.
in doing direct visual. So that's why I think it's important that we do a lot of direct visuals so those skill sets are there. You're not always going to have a video game innovation kind of thing, you know? So, yeah, we'll count. Maybe in the future we'll do like a percentage. You can't have more than 50% video assisted versus direct visual.
I'm gonna give you guys a template for narratives, and we want you to use that template as you're writing your narratives. We have found that, as a general rule, the narratives that we're seeing, at least from all previous classes and from some of the people in this class, let's see, what's the word for it?
So,
Yeah, that's the word.
so are we supposed to be writing narratives for these patients that we would expect someone else to read, or the narratives that we're writing for our hospital patients, more just for our reminders?
All narratives are written for someone else to read in addition to you.
Great.
When you are doing a patient care report form,
Everything.
you are writing a narrative that is gonna hold up in a court of law. Good?
Yeah.
So I'll provide a template, and in fact, I'm having little cards made for you guys even.
Aww,
So you can take it out and have it with you.
Valentine's Day?
geez,
Yeah.
shucks.
So, that are gonna be laminated even, so you can spill coffee on them.
Aww.
Coconut water.
Yeah.
Or
And-
coconut.
And we
coconut.
want you to use them. Pre-hospital, not just hospital, medical documentation is not the time for you to promote your creative writing novel writing skills. The pre-hospital or all medical charts need to be boring and factual. And we're seeing all kinds of different things, and the way people are writing, sometimes they're writing weird sentences and slang stuff and just weird stuff. So we're gonna have a template that you'll use, and then we'll do a little bit of talk on it.
Probably shouldn't call our patients little homies in our narrative.
Things like that.
I feel
Lil.
personally attacked. Okay. Personally attacked.
That's okay. Yeah. 2 states in the this country right now, not two states, well, it is states, are contemplating law changes that will have paramedics carrying concealed weapons.
Interesting.
You just need to tuck that away someplace and know, because it's something that, obviously, if it happens somewhere else, it's something that you just need to be aware of. So,
Texas one.
I don't actually think it is.
Is Oregon one
By
of them?
choice or
So-
by, they will carry concealed weapons?
We have the option
It's,
to.
there are
By law
bills
is
in
passed.
place that are being
Sorry.
reviewed to determine if that's the direction that state wants to go.
Can I
So,
tell a story of that?
yeah, go for it.
So before I started working at Western Lane, they had a sentinel case happen where they went up to a person struck by a vehicle out by Sea Lion Caves, found this lady, and they found her. They noticed she'd been stabbed multiple times in her back, 30-something to be exact. And her boyfriend was in the bushes watching our medics take care of her and take her to the hospital. Usually when we call, when we have a domestic dispute outside of the city limits, we have to wait for a Lane County Sheriff from Eugene. It's an hour-and-a-half wait. So there's no law enforcement to protect the medics out in Florence, right? So anytime we go outside the city limits, there's domestic, we don't have an OSP officer that's willing to take it, or any Lane County sheriffs, we're waiting an hour-and-a-half for a sheriff to come code 3 to Florence. So our guys back in early 90s wanted to carry concealed weapons. They all have their concealed weapons permit already, but they brought it to our board. It was the hugest negative impact to our district we've ever had, and it's taken years to get over it. Eugene chiefs were so against us. We're not there to shoot people. We're there to take care of people. It's huge negative publicity. But when we started judging other agencies that want to carry, that's the kind of stuff they deal with, and that's why they want to carry. So, just want to put that out.
Yeah.
I'm against it. I'm a concealed weapons permit carrier, but I still, my job is to take care of people, and we should have law enforcement that, we just got $98 million in marijuana money last year, right? That's supposed to go towards improving our law enforcement, right? So hopefully I'll get a sheriff officer in Lawrence, but anyways, that's just my position.
You just need to know that it's a topic that is hitting the country by storm, and you're gonna hear about it, and you're gonna have to think about it.
So it looks like the states are Texas, Kansas, Georgia, Florida, and New York.
Of
course.
And Virginia is the one that is in the process
It's
of
in
it.
process. Yeah, so,
Unfortunately, that, to me, that just makes us a target more, knowing that medics are carrying, that now we become the bad guys. You know?
yeah, last year, no, year before last, Washington DC assigned engine companies to law enforcement. They assigned engine companies, they staged engine companies with firefighters on city streets, not in their stations, for the purposes of watching for and signaling for law enforcement. It was for law enforcement purposes. Okay? The city of Phoenix, Oregon, Phoenix in Oregon.
There's Detroit in Oregon
About
too.
9 years ago, had the bright idea of staging a stakeout with their law enforcement officers dressed up and staged in an ambulance.
Sorry,
Not
Brady.
us.
Yeah.
So, things to just consider, right? The things that you have to deal with. Okay. All right. I have